Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play NieR Automata. In the last part, we finally got back to this, oh my gosh. And we went through the resource recovery unit with 9S, and we got back to A2. And now we're on a quest to do quests. So let's go ahead and transport over to the desert housing complex, because that's going to be the closest one to where we need to go. It's still going to be a walk, but it's the closest one. Basically, our goal is we need to get to where we fought Adam way back in the day. Like the first time we ever fought Adam. That's where we need to head to. At least that's the start of where we need to head to. Actually, we need to head beyond it. To where we escaped. Anyway. Since we can actually just go with this faulty fuel filter. We're just doing this quest, you know? Anyways, I'm just gonna run on through. I'm not gonna deal with these guys. Because... Actually... I changed the chips, right? Yeah, I did. I don't know why I'm so paranoid about that. I'm forgetting. And then when I'm not thinking about it, that's when, I think about it. I forget. Alright. Just not mess with them. Keep going. Familiar sights from ages past. Many ages past. Boy, oh boy, it's a long time ago. Oh. All these bodies are still here. Are still tripping over tiny little pieces of debris.
Those desert roses the twins wanted should be around here somewhere. But finding them is going to be a serious pain. Why are they running such dangerous missions in the first place?
So, first thing you want to make sure you know is you don't really need to fight any of the stuff that's in here, especially not those bombs that were trying to run at me. Maybe examine it right here. You get Desert Rose. Hello. And if you try to fight those guys down there, they will just continuously respawn. I mean, you could farm experience that way, but you're better off just continuing. Just follow back here. We'll eventually come across the second one. I always have issues with this one. I was a bit thrown off as to where it actually is. I believe that is it right here. Yeah, it is. Now I need to jump back over here. Because see, it still shows there being one there. I don't know what is up with that, but there is not. And when I was practicing this, testing it, I spent forever trying to figure out where it was. Don't need to fight that snake, by the way. No, it just made me jump a little bit. I should have been expecting it. Take out these guys before they take out me. Yeesh. You mind, guys? You mind? Excuse moi. Thank you. Right there is the final desert rose.
That's it for the desert roses. Time to head back.
Nice and simple. What's up here? Iron ore. It's a meteorite, I was gonna say. I did that way too early. Could have made that jump if I'd actually tried. But I didn't actually try. Anyway, desert rose in hand. Let's go ahead and head back to the resistance camp. Speak with the twins again. I went to the wrong entrance. My bad. Go to the right entrance. I said the right entrance. Which is actually the left entrance, but hey, details. It's always fun, you're trying to give directions. And you're like, right, yes? And you're like, or Left, yes, and you're like, right. And they're like, right? No, yes, left. Every time. Anyways, back to the resistance camp. Turn these in. These are much simpler to find when you actually know when they are, where they are. The other option, of course, is you could equip the item drawing that we picked up, which I actually should do. I'll automatically pull them in. I'm actually gonna toss that on here real quick before we go much further. Let's go ahead and customize. What do I even have on? Anything I don't need. Could drop the taunt. I'd rather not though. These are cheap enough. Alright. I just need what, 6 I think it was? I'll take the down attack off. And it should be auto collect items right there. Super, super handy. I really, really like this one. There we go. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. Automatically drawn and collected. No more having to manually go pick them up. You can also just walk by and just be like, oh, hey, item. Anyways, hi guys. Hey, thanks. This will be more than enough desert roses. And this wasn't easy. Thank you. Woohoo! Hey, meteorites! Grumble. Let's take care of the other item I needed. So that didn't quite finish it.
Why are the twins being stuck with all these crap jobs?
Hypothesis. Continued crap jobs will eventually have a deleterious effect on the entire organization.
I'd better talk to the lady in charge about this.
I'm just gonna check my save real quick. I think I did. Think I got this? Yeah, I did. Just go ahead and save it again. Just why not? Alright. Let's go talk with Anemone. Hi! Back. Yes, what is it? And why are you scowling at me like that? Ah, I see. This is about Devil and Popola. I understand how unfair it must seem for them to keep getting our most difficult and dangerous assignments. But I'm afraid that's going to continue for a while. The others here, well, they still haven't forgiven them. Forgiven them for what? And just who the hell are they anyway? That's something you should ask them directly. Ew. What do you guys have to say for yourself? Hey, you have a second? I've got the little favor to ask. We need some tree sap to repair its head, but there are some super strong enemies guarding it. They can't even dent the things with the flimsy little weapons we have, so maybe you can... Shut up for a second. Why do you two keep getting assigned the most dangerous jobs? You're not exactly equipped to handle this kind of thing. I'm sorry. We really should be handling our own tasks. Devil, okay. Stop it, I'll take the job. I'm better at peeling crap than you anyway. What was it you needed again? Tree sap? That's okay, we'll handle this one ourselves. Devil, I think we should accept the assistance. Come on, sis, we can't keep... Thank you. You have no idea how much this helps. Apparently, we do not already have it.
I forgot to ask the redhead where to find tree sap. Where the heck am I gonna find that?
Search already performed. Regions rich in tree sap marked on map.
Well, aren't you a helpful little box?
Well then. So, unfortunately, I don't already have it on me, so we are going to have to make a stop by the forest zone. So I'm not actually quite sure where to pick this up, because I already had the tree sap when I was practicing, so we're going on an adventure. You guys love adventures, right? Yeah. They're fun. So much fun. Everyone loves it. So that's us. Go. Alright, so it should be around here somewhere. Boars? Boars! No! Alright, I'm mad now. Someone kill the boars. I am mad.
Alert.
Oh my
Hostile
gosh.
machine life forms detected.
Huh. That's something. Well, let's get it over with.
So, fun fact, this was recently mentioned in an interview about an enemy inspired by, I think it was Godzilla? Oh gosh. Fortunately, I'm doing this with her and not for to do this stuff with. Okay. There's a trees up. Right there. We're trying to do this. Doubling up. There's a moldavite. I'd rather do this with 9S, not her. But hey, bonus! Fighting this guy. Maybe we're fighting this guy. Snakes, you are not helping one bit. You really aren't. Alright. We will take this guy down. Here's my new mission. Might be an extended episode, folks. I'm gonna have to speed this up. It takes too long. Yeah, this guy was actually recently mentioned in an interview. Funny, I should run into him here. After I've been thinking about it. Oh shoot. It's me! Oh gosh, it's snakes. Oh my gosh, now I've got other stuff on me too? Please go away, snakes. I don't want to deal with you right now. We've got Godzilla to deal with, okay? I'm not 9S to deal with it. And it's very, very quiet. Music. Maybe I was killing the boars. What is your little buddy? You killed my boars? I left them alone all this time. And you go and do that. Oh my gosh, it's taking forever. Alright, we're probably speeding up by now, so. I've got something. Goodness me. I just want a tree top, and this is what I ran into. That's all I wanted. Oh no, there's not a snake. And we're making it done. I've actually done this guy before. Same cap. Isn't that what these pattern on? I have a laser. Oh my gosh, that's a laser trying to hit me with. That's not cool. Alright, we totally got this now. Fine, what's the worry? What is the worry? I don't have to put this video.
Now that the fun's over, it's time to collect some tree sap.
Oh, I didn't even know he was here. Okay, I just need one more. Please. Moose! No! Everything's dead. Where's the tree sap? Seriously. There it is.
That ought to be enough sap.
I don't have ice
Time to
in the
head
floor
back.
enough. Snakes, you are a pain in my behind. So go away. I hate you and your friend. You killed the poor animals. Alright. Now that that's done, let's go back to the resistance camp. Oh, okay. Just ironic to me. I was just reading about that enemy in an interview, and I just find it because I didn't have the tree sap available. I guess most people usually have the tree sap or something. Because I didn't. I just didn't have it. Hi, we're back! We bought Godzilla. Mechazilla. Hello again, did you manage to secure the tree sap? Thank you, I know this must have been difficult. Is Devil sleeping? She was drinking. I think she finally passed out. She's been trying to cut back, but with things as rough as they are, well, everyone needs a release, I suppose. What do you mean, rough? It's not easy being a defective model, you know? In the past, a pair of models identical to ours caused a major incident. Popola, my glass isn't getting any fuller over here. Want to know good pressure? Oh, Devila. She does love that particular spirit. She makes it with Desert Rose, actually. You're welcome to try something, if you'd like. Was that not keep your goddamn hands off my buzz? It's mine. I'm gonna drink it. Oh, meow. Meow. Chickens do some pretty odd things in their sleep. So, you gonna have a belt or what? Oh, maybe next time. When I drink, well, it's not always a good thing. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, thank you again. You should take a bit of time to rest if you can. So we get Popo's booze. For all that effort. My gosh. She's still out. Hi, do you have something to say? Change number 2. The way you talk and act is completely different from how you were in the past. You become a true leader. I'm nothing compared to Rose. Actually, I had a record stored on that external drive. I thought I should preserve memories of the time we fought together. And I always think you have a right to see them. You and I must never forget. I know. Okay, so I'm gonna check something in the quest real quick. Oh, okay. Nothing active. Alright. Gonna warn you now, we are about to have a lot of text. So, I will be reading it all. It's a lot of text. You have been warned. Pearl Harbor sent a personal record, part 1. My name is Anemone. I lead the android resistance. This is a record of the battles I've experienced and my losses. I leave it here as a warning to myself. The machine life form attack lands far too close for comfort. I smell an acrid odor. I can't read. I smell an acrid odor and know that some of my hair has been singed off. Anemone, retreat for now. That's an order. That's my captain, Rose. I obey her without hesitation, running from the front as soon as I take out a few nearby enemies. feet flying beneath me, I leap into the hastily built trench where my resistance comrades are gathered. How many battles is this now? The same sights and sounds, the same struggle of attrition. My resistance forces play the same war on repeat with no end in sight. I don't even remember why we're fighting anymore, but I must continue regardless. I must continue until one side or the other is dead. This looks bad, Shion. What should we do? Calm down, Lily. We'll find an opening somewhere. You don't search for an opening, you make one. Dahlia, wait! I grab Dahlia's arm before she can flee the trench and turn to Rose. She brought us here, after all. She must have a plan of some kind. But as the enemy horde closes in, Rose simply squints off in the distance. There's been a change in enemy movements, she says, finally. Someone just started fighting over there. But that's not possible, stammers Margaret. We're all here. Margaret's right. There are only 9 of us left capable of fighting the machines. Captain Rose, Gerbera, Lily, Sonia, Erica, Margaret, Shion, Dahlia, and me, Anemone. We're all that's left of the 8th Descent Forces. The one that took place roughly 200 years ago. An uneasy Sonia pulls Shion close and chews on a loose strand of hair. I don't like it, she says. What if it's some kind of machine trap? I wait for a while, heart pounding, until I hear the enemy fire lessen. Okay, I say. This looks like our chance. Let's pull back. Someone's fighting out there, Anemone, cries Dahlia. We can't abandon them. Oh, so you want to risk all of our lives for some stranger? Come on. We don't even know if this mystery fighter is on our side or not. That's not what I said. Enough, you two, barks Shion. The captain makes the final decision on this. After Shion speaks, all of us turn to Captain Rose. She looks us in the eyes and nods slowly before starting to speak. Gerbera, the enemy is heading toward the explosives we set up earlier. Yes? Gerbera thinks for a moment. Now that you mention it, yeah, they are. A slight smile crosses Rose's face, yet she still seems perfectly composed. Good. And if this goes well, we might be able to take them all out. I want all of you to leave this trench and get to those explosives, says Rose. We'll let the blast take out most of them and clean up the stragglers. Identifying our unknown mystery fighters can wait until we're done. No one objects to the captain's decision. The moment she issues the order, we all leap from the trench as one and re-enter the fray. When we reach the battle, we find what appears to be another set of androids dressed in strange black outfits. Before they even know what's happening, we detonate the explosives, killing the remaining machines, and turn our guns in their direction. Alright, I say to the strangers, start talking. Easy, says one of the mystery androids. We're on your side. We're new models rolled out as part of something called Project Yorha. Really, I say. We haven't heard anything about new models. I probably speak with more bluster than necessary, but I have to make sure they're actually on our side. I don't think they're lying necessarily, but I can't read their expressions thanks to the giant goggles they wear. And frankly, a little caution never goes amiss in the middle of a war. We learn that the 4 androids refer to each other as number 2, number 4, number 16, and number 21. They also aren't in a hurry to share much more. Our mission is top secret, one of them says. That's why you haven't heard about us yet. I slowly draw my knife in an attempt to gauge their reaction. So in other words, no one will know any better if I kill you right now? Stand down, Anemone, says Rose softly. No, cries Lily. She's right. We've all seen how quickly the enemy is evolving. Who's to say these 4 aren't machines that just look human? My companions nod in agreement. This damn war has made us all suspicious. One of the strangers, number 16, I believe, draws a long knife from its sheath. If it's a fight you want, she says, I'm happy to give it to you. Before I can respond, Dahlia leaps in front of me with her weapon at the ready. This is it. We're going to fight. But just before the battle can erupt, the android called number 2 steps forward. Wait, she says. There used to be 16 of us, says number 2. But the others died during the descent. We're isolated and alone out here. Reinforcements aren't coming. And that means we have to finish this mission with the soldiers we have left. We don't need more enemies right now. What we need is allies. She finishes this speech with a soft sigh, as if trying and failing to hold her emotions in check. I know that sort of voice. It's the voice of someone who still has hope despite all the odds. Whew. Archive received. Anemone and Rose resistance. Okay. I warned you this is a lot. A lot. Part 2. According to the Yarhead team, there's an enemy server beneath Mount Kalala. I'm sorry, Hawaiians, I totally butchered that. If we can take it out, we might finally gain some ground in this endless war. But in order for that to happen, we need to work together. After a bit of thought, Rose decides to throw in with new models. It's a relationship that changes as time goes on. What are you doing, Dahlia? Just showing this idiot how weak she is, replies a winded Dahlia. Ha! Whizzes her opponent number 16. You're obviously outmatched. The two of them are taking turns hitting each other. It seems friendly enough, as those things go. Plus, they've been doing it for so long now that both of them are out of energy. They likely couldn't punch through a piece of paper at this point. The rest of the group stares at the combatants and tries not to grin. Dahlia and number 16 seem to butt heads over the smallest little things. Maybe it's because they're so much alike. It's almost annoying how quickly muscleheads learn to like one another. The rest of us converse as Dahlia and 16 continue to spar. We call each other by names that I gave us, explains Rose. I see, responds number 4. I thought it strange that you didn't use code numbers. She nods while she speaks, as though this all makes perfect sense. Suddenly, Captain Rose breaks out into a wide grin. You know what, she says. I think we should give all of you names as well. No, says number 2. It would be a waste. Rose eyes her warily. A waste? You can name me when the mission is over, she replies, as a blush rises in her cheeks. I could tell her words also served as a wish for a success. All right, responds Rose. I'll think of a name for you by then. She knows this is a fleeting promise, as most such things are, but it doesn't matter. Already I can see us growing closer to the Yorha team. Well, my friends are growing closer to them, at least. You're all being careless, I state, much louder than I intended. Luckily, the others either don't hear or decide to ignore it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not about to go against the captain's judgment, but that doesn't mean I'm ready to just lie down and trust our new friends. Ours is a solitary existence that has long since been abandoned by the moon. No matter how they cried, mourned, or struggled, the voices of our departed comrades went unanswered. So how can you trust an entire squad of new models that you just met? What's wrong, Anemone? I hear Lily calling to me. She's likely concerned about me being apart from the rest of the group. Nothing, I begin. I'm fine. Before I can complete my thought, Lily suddenly opens her mouth and emits a terrible scream. Sorry, I'm not screaming. It's the middle of the night. Lily's scream echoes throughout the entire camp. It's heartbreaking. It's agony. It's horrible. She's infected, screams Rose. Lily's infected. We all draw weapons out of instinct as much as anything else, pointing them at our comrade as she continues to scream and scream and scream. We all know what's happening. We've seen it before. It's a logic virus, a machine weapon that hijacks android systems and overwrites their data. And since there's no known cure, it's also a death sentence. I need to show her mercy. I need to set her free. My finger rests on the trigger, yet I hesitate. Before I can make the final fateful decision, I hear a voice rise up from somewhere behind me. Stop! You can't do this! You can't just let your friend die! It's number 21. The girl I thought to be cool and composed beyond all measure was now pleading with me to spare Lily's life. What do I do? What the hell do I do? Lily said you were like a family to her. You can't abandon family, not before you exhaust every possibility. What can you do then? I'll use my power to erase the virus. That's impossible. Rose spat out what we were all thinking. But before we can act, Lily starts to send nearby comrades flying with impossible strength. I've seen infected androids before. I know how much damage they can do once the virus turns off their limiters. They'll fight and fight until they're utterly destroyed. Dahlia and number 16 rush into the fray, trying to suppress their former friend, but she swats them away like flies. How many of us have been infected now? How many friends have I been forced to put down? The heart I'm not supposed to have aches with the thought. It aches as I remember all of the identification numbers that have been retired. When did I start giving them names? When did I decide I simply couldn't endure it any longer? Initiating reprogramming sequence. That voice, number 21, she's screaming something about reprogramming? I don't know what to do. I am lost. As my vision slowly clears, I see number 21 inputting commands into her terminal, while number 2 and number 4 hold her down. They hold her as she writhes, and Rose stares at me with surprise. Oh no. I'm holding Lily too. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording for a moment. Part 3. Machine War, Pearl Harbor Descent. The name of the mission entrusted to the Yorha soldiers. Was there ever such furious gunfire? Such bombings that continued without pause? Our target is the machine server under Mount Kala'a, and our situation is dire. We need reinforcement, requesting deployment at once. Number 2 speaks quickly, yet calmly, which is all the more remarkable considering the hostile army closing in on our position. The command center is in the orbiting satellite. And the orbiting satellite informs us no reinforcements will be forthcoming. We are abandoned. We are alone. It's so easy to do from up there. From the satellite. From the moon. I'll do whatever is necessary, says Lily with a grim smile. Dahlia and Margaret quickly nod in agreement, as does number 16. They decide to join the rear guard, staying behind to be our shield, even though it comes at the cost of their own lives. Regardless, they all agreed without hesitation. For we in the vanguard will be joining them in death soon enough. Without another word, we turn our backs to each other and take up positions. We know this is the end. Dahl and the others will buy us time to reach the gate at Kala'a's. Typo there. Kala'a's peak. Beyond that lies an elevator, and beyond that is the server. If we can destroy it, we'll deal a devastating blow to machine lifeforms throughout the Pacific region. But as I notice number 21 scowling at the elevator, I start to have a bad feeling about the final stage of our mission. Go on, she says. I've got this. We crowd into the elevator. She begins hacking the terminal. She doesn't need to tell us what's happening. It's clear that the elevator won't descend all the way to the server unless someone stays behind to control it. Enemies incoming. They're almost on us. As I speak, I suddenly find myself leaping from the elevator and taking up a position at number 21's side, almost as if my body is out of my control. Something's wrong. Something. I'll back up number 21, I cried. The rest of you take out that server. The doors close on my friends. the last thing I see is the face of my captain, Rose. She looks concerned. But then the door shut and she is no more. That was the last time I ever saw them. But it's alright. I'm going to finish this one way or the other. The only sound we hear are distant explosions and the rasp of number 21's breathing. Thank you, she whispers, for staying with me. I look at her eyes and see the telltale red of a logic virus infection. I was right after all. I sigh softly as I draw my weapon. I've seen comrades infected before. That's why I couldn't leave her to die alone. The vaccine she gave Lily is already ineffective. The enemy has evolved. They studied number 21's patterns and developed a new resistance. No one can save her now. When the elevator reaches the server, begins number 21 weekly, then I'll give you a piece, I reply. The elevator moves ever lower, creating a countdown on number 21's life. How much time has passed? How much can possibly be left? Too long to wait, yet not long enough for regret. A massive explosion echoes in the distance as the hall slowly shakes. It's the final act of Lily and the others in the rear guard. They just overloaded their own fusion reactors. The sound of our comrades' demise slowly fades from our ears. As it does, number 21 reaches up and slowly removes her goggles. I'm glad I got to meet you, she says. Her eyes are so red, but not completely. There's still a little of herself left. And while it is, don't worry, I say. I'll be with you soon. She smiles as my words reach her ears. As soon as the elevator touches down, I fire a bullet into number 21's brain. I watch the thing that used to be her tumble to the ground. I stare at the gun I hold in trembling hands. I press it to my temple. This will end it all. The war. My meaningless existence. All of it. It will finally be over. Unforgivable. 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 Your comrades sacrifice themselves and fight to the last breath. They feel suffering. They feel sadness. They feel pain and terror. And yet you would surrender now? Unforgivable. The voice is a battlefield curse telling those who survive to see their mission through no matter what. It's another me crying out. I scream at the top of my lungs and race down the hall. I'll show you. If you're going to push me, I'll show you. You'll only be satisfied if it ends with more killing. I leap into the fray with weapons in both hands. Here I am. Here I am. Kill me! As I scream, an explosion suddenly rises up and sweeps everything away. A soft wind touches my cheek. I smell fire. I smell ash. The explosion in the server room was powerful enough to take out Mount Kala'a itself, reducing the once proud summit to a smoking crater. The machines immediately drop to the ground and stop moving. I look out over the scorched earth. Lily, number 16, Rose, number 2, or any of you, I'm the only one left. The only one. I was alive because I had been afraid to die. I begin to giggle. It's a mad thing, crazed even to my own ears. I'll join you soon. You promised to join her soon. How could I have said such vain, laughable words? Such lies. I laugh. I stand in the smoke and flames and laugh until I think my very throat will tear itself in two. I blink. Daylight drifts through the smoke. I've been standing here all night. My laughter finally depleted. I force myself to my feet. I'm the coward who stayed behind. The coward who lived. That's my job, to carry on the will of those who fought at my side. Since I can't kill myself, I have to fight until someone does it for me. I'll endure every hardship. I'll kill every machine I find. This is my cross to bear. I walk slowly into the west, dragging my broken body along. Woo! Number 16, number 21, number 4. I'm sorry I'm still alive. I'll join you soon as I finish some things up. And that's it! Whew, that's a lot. Be on your guard. Thanks. Yep, so that is Anemone's history and a bit of backstory on A2, or number 2. Alright, let's real quickly, I need to pull my notes back up here. Let's actually head for the attraction square. I know this is gonna be long, but I'll put timestamps in if you don't wanna listen to that whole story. So let's just do this part real quick. Get a little more proper stuff in here. But we need to head for the machine village. Means a trip through the amusement park, so that's the fastest way I can think of to get there. Alright. Let's go. And there's a pickup coming in handy again to pick up a shattered earring. Sure. And we'll go with that. Works for me. Alright. Forgot where the ladder was for a second. It's been a while, okay? That's my excuse. My excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Quest up there that costs a bunch of money if you feel like spending money. Just as a heads up. I'm not gonna do it if you couldn't tell. Hello!
There's machines everywhere.
Analysis. This is a colony of pacifistic machine lifeforms led by the unit known as Pascal. It is logical for a large number of machine lifeforms to be present. This pod has concerns regarding your HUD Unit A2's predictive skills.
I'd be more concerned about me smashing your face if I were you.
Alright, let's go ahead and speak with Pascal. Ah, it's the one from before. Thank you again for rescuing me. Now then, how can I help you? Summary. Your high unit A2 possesses a faulty fuel filter. She has obtained information from Anemone, leader at the resistance camp. She has traveled to this village in order to obtain a new filter. End summary. Request. 1 functional fuel filter. Do you really need to spell it all out like that? Analysis. A2's lack of verbal communication made this pause assistant necessary. Shut up. Ah, I see. Sadly, I'm a bit short of materials right now. I need rigid tree bark to create a filter, and the only location I know of is guarded by ferocious machine life forms. Apologize, but I'm afraid I can't make a filter at the moment. Confirmation. Unit A2 will secure and deliver rigid tree bark. Don't confirm that by yourself.
Areas where rigid tree bark is available marked on map.
God damn it.
Analysis. Hostility toward the peaceful machine lifeform Pascal is pointless from an energy usage standpoint. Proposal. Form a friendly relationship immediately.
You've got to be kidding me.
Alright, back to the forest. Let's transport into the forest center again. Let's not fight Mechazilla again, though. I don't think we can. I think he's gone. These poor boars. Hopefully they're back alive. I'll be very sad if they aren't. Actually. There's just a comfort in having them there. Just Yay, you're alive! Hi! Hi, you're alive. You make me happy. In fact, you make me so happy. I can remember how to do this. That's the button I want, I think. Yeah, that's the button I wanted. Use items. Let's use... animal bait. Hey guys. Ah, yes. It's more like it. Nope. You shall not interrupt my ride. I am riding this boar. I'm thankful he's alive. Anyways, we need to head in here. Ah, no! I said... What did I just say? They don't listen. Yeesh! My boar is not... I'm still getting revenge for Tom. I'm the right person for that revenge. Oh my gosh, this might take a little bit again. Aha! I'll get myself safe. So in actuality, what we need to slowly do is make our way back here. Pick up the rigid tree bark. Let's...
Guess I'll go back to that machine.
Get out of here. That is why this is handy. Because you can do that. I think my R1 button is going to break before I get out of here. Okay. Nope, nope. Hey guys. See items. I want the items. Whoa. Looks like a bunch of androids. No! What? Excuse me. Do you mind not trying to shoot me down like that? It's going so well, and they're like, nope. Alright, let's transport back to the machine village. Hi. I'm gone. You can't get me now. Yeah, I pissed off a few machines there and I really don't want to fight them. Really didn't. Alright, let's turn this in to Pascal real quick. Hi, we're back.
Here's your stuff.
Thank you so much. I'll make a filter right away. Please just give me one moment.
Bye.
He can fly.
Alert. The
Hi.
machine life form Pascal has returned.
And we get a fuel filter. Woo! Alright. A2, can I have your help with something? You gave me that filter for free earlier. I need to pay you back. It would bother me otherwise. How conscientious of you. Yeah, so if you think of something, let me know. I do have a bit of a problem that you mentioned it. A ferocious machine has been attacking our children in the area where they play. Could I possibly trouble you to slay it for us? Do you hope you'll agree? We don't have anyone else to ask. Alright. Why not? Thank you so much. I promise to repay you for this trouble. Alright, let's vanquish the bad bot.
Hostile
Save the
machine
poor
life forms
kids.
detected.
Okay. Take care of this machine for us and the unit data. Nice and simple. I believe we should have a quest around here somewhere, maybe. Maybe. Maybe I'm crazy. It isn't here yet. Who did defeat that nasty creature? Thank you so much. Here's your reward. Please take it. Woohoo! Watch that. Built this village because I detest fighting. I wanted to stand as a monument to the power of peace. When we surrendered our weapons, we lost the ability to defend ourselves. Now many within the village want us to rearm and vanquish nearby enemies in order to preserve our peace. What do you think we should do, A2? Don't know. That's for you to decide. Yes, I suppose so. Let your villager friends know. Anyone tries to attack me, I'll wipe this place clean off the map. I'll make a firm note of it. Or A2? If you like, you're welcome to take a look around our village. It'd be nice for you to know more about us. Sure, if I feel like it. Alright. Now what I was looking for should be here. I believe we want to head this one. I don't actually remember. I respect Pascal, you know. I mean, he's the one who thought to build this village for us outcasts. I really need to show him how thankful I am. Oh, there was some way. Oh man. Yeah, I can take the hint. No hint, I just want to show Pascal how appreciated he is. I was thinking he might like a new philosophy book. I hear they have such things over in the resistance camp. Okay. Sure. Alright, I'll get your book. I owe that little clunker a favor or two anyway. Oh, that's wonderful. Apparently someone named Anemone has a large collection of such books, so you just need to go steal one. Yeah, no, I think there's a better way. Alright. Sis! Hey, big sis! Huh? Come on, big sis, play with us! I don't play with machines, now get lost. Come on, I want to play with you. I'm an android weirdo. I'm your enemy. So, do what I say before I kick your sorry ass. You're funny. That's not supposed to make you happy. Big sis, make us something to play on, big sis. What? No. We need something to play on. Yeah, it's boring right now. Seriously? There's some stuff in the tool shop, so go buy us something. Yeah, buy something for us. Fine, alright. Just quit bugging me already. Yay, we did it! Alright. Let's talk with them. Hi. Welcome! We're looking for play equipment for the children. Afraid we don't have anything like that in stock at the moment. However, I'm sure I could build something with the proper materials. Tell you what, here's a list of what I need. Bring me those materials and I can get to work. Everyone here is weirdly pushing. Don't be absurd, we're not. Fine, I'll do it. You just bug me about every waking minute of my life otherwise. Excellent choice. You should be able to find what you need at the amusement park. Oh hell, that's forever from here. No, it's not actually. Safe travels. Actually, not that far. Just saying. This is going to suck. Alright, I think that's a good place to call the video. This is going to be long because of the whole story bit. But, yeah. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Like to support the channel, be sure to check out my Patreon, as well as the other links to support me in the description. The Adblock and such. And of course, if you'd like to find me on social media, I am on Twitter, Facebook, as well as Twitch, where I stream 5 days a week. So thank you all for watching. It's good to be back. It really is. And until next time, this is rinimt, signing out.